Hey Virgos, it's Sage Wisdom by Harris, and I'm back again to do your love reading. Okay, this is for the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading, and I'm saying love, but it's any message that comes in from Spirit is of your highest good. Something, whatever Spirit feel like you need to know at this time, that's what it's going to focus on. It might touch on love a little bit, or it might touch on love a lot, but whatever needs to be communicated to you from Spirit, that's what's going to come through. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read. Asking for only messages for the highest good for Virgo. I'm asking for the space to be protected, and we're going to go ahead and begin. All right, guys, the overall energy of this reading. You guys have the Three of Wands. You have the Eight of Coins. Fingers in a way, huh? And you have the World card. All right. So what this is saying is the Three of Wands, you guys have been busy bees. Y'all been busy. It's busy times. Y'all been on a go trying to be successful in some kind of adventure. You've been real ambitious. And your repayment, the interest is coming through, the energies you put out, whatever it is that you were doing, like small business wise or something on the side, or even just the energy and effort that you've been putting into your work, you're about to get repayment. You're about to get a commission on what you've been putting your energy and effort into. Okay. That's what this is saying. And the World card means it's the completion of a cycle in your life. So you're about to receive a reward now. So this also represents power through intelligence and wisdom. Okay. All right, y'all been busy bees, busy, trying to make your money, putting y'all brand, putting y'all stamp on the world, putting your ideas and thoughts out there. And now you're about to receive back from all that stuff that you put out, okay? Okay, so you may have felt like you've been giving a lot, you've been spending a lot of money, you've been doing a lot for somebody, and you feel like you haven't been repaid in a way. But that energy of giving is coming back to you now, all right? All right, so right now, it's like a time of reflection for you. I'm looking at cards. Okay, it's a time of reflection for you. And it's a transition process that you're going through, which requires some release. So they want you guys to take a moment to retreat inside of yourself so you can discover the truth. And then you can discover the next step that you need to take, Virgos. Do not move into action at this time. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? Because you've been so busy, Three of Wands, it's like you gotta let your ships come in now, okay? You need to go into that meditative state so that you can clearly focus in on and manifest how you want this commission that's about to come to you to look, like how much you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Just how you're gonna plan your life out when this stuff is coming into you. So right now is the time to not take action. You already put all the energy out there. You've been giving, doing. You know what I'm saying? Being a busy bee, and a new cycle is about to start for you. But it's time right now to be introspective and reflective. So keep your plans and a project on the shelf. Don't be talking about it too much to everybody, because you know there's a lot of haters out there that don't want to see you succeed. Okay, so the things that are not serving you right now are beginning to die off. Okay, so you're shedding off the old so that you can make room for the new. Okay, it's like in the wintertime, if you're in a cold state, like the tree leaves fall, you know what I'm saying, a shedding of the old. So when spring comes, you can bloom into this newness that's about to enter. Okay, now this is also a time, because a lot of you Virgos have been through a lot in terms of love or just finances. Stuff been kind of harsh. You've been paying out a lot of money, giving out a lot. It's time to rest. You have to rest. In order to release, it requires you to pull back and go within yourself, meditate, start setting affirmations, you know, getting clear on visualizing how you want your future to be, like how you want this time in your life to be. Get real clear on that right now. That's what you guys are doing. So it's like an incubation period right now so that you can impart compassion, because some of you are still hurt from a situation, angry about something, but they want you to reflect on it, reflect on the past, reflect on the situation, whatever it was in the recent past that, you know, bothered you, that made you feel some kind of emotions. Okay. But they need you guys to appreciate the lesson. Okay. That's what Spirit is at with this. Okay. You need to appreciate the lesson. And how you're going to do this is by having compassion and love. Okay, you got to cultivate passion and love. So you, during times like this, while you in your incubation period, you got to ask stuff like, what needs healing in my life? What do I need to heal at this time? And you got to keep an open heart and and be compassionate to yourself and to others. Okay. Once you do this, Virgo, you're going to feel lighter, you're going to feel happier, and you're going to feel free of your burdens. All right. This is a process where you're cultivating love for yourself and love for others, but it's really, really, really a process of your growth and your healing and learning how to nurture yourself. Okay. So work on being compassionate, work on communicating from your heart. Okay. And start to release judgment. Let's try not to judge people and situations too much, because that weighs us down. And when we walk away from judgment, we can return to feeling more energetic and happier and lighter. Okay. So judging people really makes you feel more weighed down. Okay. All right. So it's a time for you now to expand your horizons and widen your circle of friends. Okay, that's for some of you. And other of you, it's time to take a break, or you need a vacation. Okay, pull them back, because you're going back into yourself, so that you can start focusing in on tuning into the positive change that is coming. Okay, you're about to step into a new cycle, and it's going to be very victorious for you. Okay, it's the time to set your intentions. So again, affirmations, journaling, and meditations. Be real clear on how you want your future to look. You know what I'm saying? If that consists of making a budget, or if that consists of writing down how much money you expect to receive from this project that you've been working on. Okay. Start clearly writing things down. Okay. Like every quarter, how much do you expect to make each quarter from whatever this new venture is for you? Okay. So it's like you putting it out there. Okay. And always think positive thoughts. Don't be thinking like, oh my God, I'm doing all this stuff and not getting nothing back. Think like, oh, okay, I'm about to get my return now, and start making a positive affirmation. Start to visualize how you want that to look. Start being grateful. So feeling the emotion of gratitude as if you've already received what's coming into you. All right. Yeah. Plant your intentions now, because your intentions have a lot of power behind them. So your goals will begin to manifest. That's for sure. Your goals really already have started manifesting in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, and you're about to see those manifestations come through the 3D, this actual physical earth, this reality that we're in now. Okay, but deep meditation and rest is called for in order to cultivate this type of energy. Okay, now going into the actual reading, you got the 3 of Cups, which represents celebration, brightness, and happiness, and you got the Temperance, which is representing balance on an emotional level, on a practical level. Okay, so right now your situation is you're about to have a celebration, you're about to have some kind of victory. Your ships are coming in, Virgo. Okay, but you have to work on balancing yourself right now. Working on that heart chakra, releasing any anger, frustration, sadness, releasing any negative energies or judgments about people, judgments about situations. So having a passion towards the things and the people that upset you, the situations and the people that upset you. Okay, releasing that to God. Ask God to help you forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, because you don't want anything blocking your blessings at this time. Okay. All right. So now, okay, this other section is for the person you either married to, interested in, or wanting to move towards somebody you're interested in, or someone that's interested in you. How are they feeling? Okay, first off, you cut somebody out your life. You made a decision to cut someone out of your life. Some of you, this is not going to apply to every Virgo. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But some of you made a decision to cut someone out your life, right? And it was okay, look, I'm gonna show you the cards. You got the King of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So you were in a situation where you were not feeling happy in the situation. That's 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so you said, I got to come out of the cold. I'm not feeling this no more, right? So you said, I got to make a decision to go in a different direction in my life, because this situation or this being with this person is not working for me anymore, right? And so you cut them out. King of Swords, you cut the person out. Now, this person was a soulmate, but we all have more than one soulmate. Okay, so it was a lesson in this situation for you. It was a lesson in a situation for you, and maybe some of you got the lesson, maybe some of you didn't. At the end, I'm gonna pull some advice cards to clarify this. Okay, but we're gonna move on. All right, so aspects of the relationship. Now, the reason why some of you cut this person out is because it was a lot of arguing and conflicting emotions, ups and downs that you wasn't sure how it even got to that point, right? And so you was like, oh my God, I can't move forward with this person in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause chaos. And I'm trying to build a future of happiness. And I want peace in my life. This is all the conflicting argument energy that you were in with this person, but it's gone now because you let that person go. That's why I was reversed. And it's like that's showing you not moving forward with this energy of argumentative stuff, right? That's the Two of Cups. That's showing that person who really was your soulmate. But we have more than one soulmate, right? So it was a lesson in this. It was a lesson in this, okay? Now, what they're saying is, you sometimes you look back on this situation, you keep reflecting back, the Page of Swords, and I don't know, it's like you get confused and you experience some anxiety in relation to that. Very interesting. You're confused because you don't really know how it all started, why it started. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the origins of it. So it's like a mystery to you. Okay. So it's like you got the Five of Wands because Page of Swords, you keep looking back on the situation that you have with this person that you broke off with. Or if it's a person that you're married to, the message would be a little different. But if the person you're married to, maybe y'all got in an argument and it's this energy that y'all had of arguing and being stressful. And it's just like you confused and the spirit is saying let it go. But I really think this is counting for the people that actually broke up with somebody. Okay, so that argumentative energy, you were really confused by it. That's why you got the Seven of Cups, and it's like it caused you a lot of anxiety. Okay, but what they're saying is you're moving into a more stable time now. Things are starting to calm down because you let that person go. Okay, now what needs to occur now, because a lot of you did experience a breakup and you are still confused because that negative energy was in play. It's like God is saying, take a break now, go within, seek higher knowledge, because a lot of times, Virgos, when things like this happen, and I'm going to show you these cards in a few minutes, okay? When things like this happen, it's almost like, how do I want to say, a spiritual war. Is that? Yeah, spiritual war. Like light and dark, good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Higher and lower energies is what's going on. And it's because you're getting closer to whatever your goal is this lifetime. The thing that you said that you're going to come to earth to do this lifetime, you're about to accomplish that. All right. And so if we're going to speak in these terms, like the devil trying to prevent you or distract you from the truth or distract you from living in your truth, going on a path that you are currently on, which is for your highest good, which is going to be very victorious. The devil said, let me bring all this energy, this argumentative energy, this confusing energy. Let me bring chaos into Virgo's life so that they won't stay on a path and stay focused to do what they got to do to reach their goals, to reach their divine life purpose. Okay. All right. So God said, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm offering you this gift, Virgo. They want you to take time to meditate. Like I said in the beginning with overall, go deep within, meditate, set your affirmations, get clear on what you want, visualize. Do not let the situation distract you anymore. You let it go. Now let it go in your heart and in your mind. Okay. And when you let it go, you letting it go with compassion and love. You forgiving a person. Okay. That's how you truly let go. You have to forgive the person. All right. And then your blessing is going to come through. So just make sure you focus on the God's love. Don't focus on this lower energy of chaos. Don't focus on this chaos and confusion that this person tried to bring into your life. You let it go in the physical, but now you need to let it go in your heart and in your mind. Okay. Ask God to help you release and forgive that person. This is the high priestess. That's your higher self. Tapping into your higher self to let these energies, these lower energies go. Okay. Those codependent lower energies, because that person was not helping you to fulfill the wish that you wanted, because you got the wish fulfillment card reversed. Okay. That person was trying to distract you from what you know is yours. Okay. But all in all, because you letting it go and you're using your heart chakra to clear out the rest of it, using compassion and love to cultivate a healing within yourself as you give that forgiveness, you are going to have victory. Okay. You're going to be victorious, not just financially, you know what I'm saying? Not just towards your goal, but you're going to be victorious in a way where you're activating different levels. You know what I'm saying? You combining mind, body, and soul, and it's like you're elevating and you're ascending. Okay. All right. Now, what was testing this? Okay, so some of you felt like you were in a 4-1 situation. You felt like you had met the one, like the 6 of Cups. This was your soulmate person you had met, right? And y'all were happy. The home life was happy for a little while. So you got the 4 wands, but this is reversed for you. It was testing. So you thought that was the person, but then all of a sudden you had the 5 of Swords. It was like all lost. You were like, y'all were lost and you lost the connection because you had to let it go. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's important to know when to let go, and you did, because this is reverse. So you let that go. And you're moving on. You're moving on with your life, okay? Now, the outcome. The outcome shows that you got to have a little patience right now as you go through this process of healing, okay? These delays are necessary because it's asking you to work on a different part. So first, you guys were busy bees, 3 of Wands, doing your work, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your small business was, whatever the thing is that you were making extra money with on the side, or some of you just in your job is doing hard work, working overtime. You have to do what you have to do. And it's like you're about to see your returns in a material way, financially, right? But what's also happening is, it's like they want you to work on a spiritual aspect of yourself, like elevating yourself. So it's like you're looking at the physical, you're looking at the spiritual, and you're looking at the mental aspect. So it's like if you can elevate all 3 parts, wouldn't that be much better? You know what I'm saying? You'd be more balanced, right? Because you did get the Temperance cards for the overall. You're going to be celebrating something because you're going to be balanced on every level in your life, emotional, spiritual, and physical. Okay. Now, and I feel like I talked about this before with you. The situation with the person who you were with, they were trying to cause some delays in your life. Okay. They were trying to slow you down. So you got the Empress card reverse, which could represent delays, and you got the Page of Pentacles, which is like meaning slow, like a slow kind of process, like a Page of Pentacles. They were trying to slow you down. Okay. They have some type of jealousy, or they have their own troubles that they were working through, and they were pushing some of that energy on you. Okay. Because, you know, out of like, oh, look at Virgo doing what they got to do, being all successful. And look at me. I'm still in my feelings. I'm still in my problems. You know what I'm saying? That was their energy. They had that little lower energy, devil energy going on. Right. But Virgo, because you've been working on you, doing what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Towards working towards your goals in a material way. Now they want you to work on your goals on a spiritual level. Okay. So keep working on you. Keep praying. Keep asking God to help lead you. Keep asking God to help you forgive and have compassion towards that person so that you can release it and then you can move on. 8 of Pentacles working on you. And then 6 of Wands, you're going to have victory every level in your life. Okay. Now I clarify that with these cards. It shows you letting go of those burdens. The unforgiveness is in your heart. It shows you 5 of Swords. You know what I'm saying? You releasing what you need to release, and you taking your loss and you picking up the lesson from it so that you can move on. Now, this is a slow process. Like right now, this is like I would consider winter months. Right now, this is time to reflect as you go through this transition so that you can release. It's a slow process. By spring, things will start blooming and it's going to be different for you, okay? So God is saying, what is God saying? Any more messages for the highest good for Virgo in terms of this reading? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from February 1st through the 14th. What's the message for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, February 1st to the 14th. I'm just getting some advice cards for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and close it out. Okay. Be honest with yourself about how you're feeling at this time. Again, they're saying retreat, disconnect from the world, go within so that you can start reflecting and releasing the things that need to be released. That's what Spirit is saying. This is the time to go within and not to be sharing all your dreams and not to take action at this time. Okay, remember Spirit said that? Do not move into action right now. Okay, that's where we at with that, okay? And then it's saying allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. And you will feel that more as you start to release judgments about the situation with this person who you were in a relationship with that kind of was being some kind of way, being jealous and deceitful, have compassion. It's a lesson in compassion and love and forgiveness. Okay, Virgo, you guys, this reading is looking good. Okay, so keep up the good work, keep going within, keep being introspective, keep releasing. Okay, keep visualizing how you want things to go, keep giving gratitude based on what you see happening for yourself as if it's already happened, and that's what's going to speed up. That's going to speed up the manifestation of your dreams. Light and love, and I see you guys in a couple of weeks.